What is going on, everybody? Draco Invictus here. Yes, I got it to work. So, no, I was working on something in Discord and it worked. So it's fantastic. It's good news for anyone that has a channel. So I'll explain more of that. Go on my Discord and I'll have something up soon where I'll be begging all the servers that I follow to do something for me. Big shout out, thank you, 𝐂𝐻 for your 6 months subscription. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it as always. And want to welcome everybody to more Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. We are going to have a good time tonight. Fair warning here soon. I've been doing some research into party builds and positioning some characters. And I'm going to be messing with respecking some of our existing characters a little bit. Probably not this episode, but it is something that I'm going to be doing in the future here so that I can kind of get them on the right path so that I'm building up the right party from the get-go. Because I know that at least one of our party members is not going to be with us at the end game. So I wanted to make sure that we are filling their position early so that we're not relying on them later on. So, and that's simply because of the path that I'm taking. And it makes sense that a paladin probably doesn't want to be hanging out with a Lich King. So, just saying. So, all right, yeah, let's get right back into it. I was told that there were some things that I missed here at Defender's Heart. And so we're going to check that out. I want to make sure that our inventory is really high right now. I think I'm going to give myself, because I was using a Masterwork light crossbow. But this light crossbow of Oracle's Misery, whenever this +2 light crossbow confirms a critical hit if wielded by an Oracle, I'm not. Target must pass a will saving throw and suffer the same effect as the Oracle's curse gave on level 1 without any of the benefits. But the simple fact of the matter is this is a +2 light crossbow. It's immediately just going to be better for me. And we will be getting something else soon, I think. But I think we can sell the short bow because Land's going to be using long bows, and he's probably going to be our archer for the long haul. I think there may be another archer that we get later on, and we'll have to take a look and see how they are. But I'm liking Land. So yeah, the sickle we can get rid of. This armor here, unbending. This is studded leather. I don't know that we're actually going to use that. Now this breastplate +1. She's rocking half plate. What does this give us? It's going to be the same thing. Except she gets, yeah, watch. I'm going to swap these. Yeah, her actual armor class didn't change. Flat-footed and touch changed, but I would much rather have the gold for this. Yeah, 303 gold. I'd much rather have that gold right now. So so yeah, we'll sell that. We'll bench this, or we'll chest this. Chest armor. Yeah, no, nothing. All right. Anyway, I'm just trying to go through here and figure out. Oh, that's my individual carry weight. Duh. Yeah, okay. Yep, that's not the party weight. I was going to say, how in the hell are we carrying so much stuff? This lesser kinetic diadem only works for kineticists. It grants no bonus for any other class, and we're not going to have a kineticist in the group, so I'm going to sell it. It's worth $4 grand. And then we'll hold on to that for now. All right, so let's come over here. And see, Longsword of Detriment. I don't think we have anyone that's going to be using a kukri or this glaive. So let's sell all that. Let's sell this, sell that, sell that. All right. And we're selling all of this, right? We weren't keeping any of this. Nope, selling all that. And we're going to sell both of those as well. Oh, no, the unbending armor we're going to hold on to. And we're going to sell that, hold on to... Maybe I just give that to someone, put it on them for right now. Let's do that. Inventory. Persuasion, let's see. Can I come over here? No, okay. So I have to go through all of them. Persuasion 10, 4, 14. This could go on Ember. -1, 3, 10. All right, Ember is going to get the... Where did... Oh, did I put it in the chest? Is that what I did? I did. Yep. Okay, now inventory, Ember. There you go, dear. Okay. Let's come over here. Talk to 𝐚𝐻𝐿. Hope everyone's having a great day. Show me what you got. And gone, gone, all gone. Gone, gone. Yeah, look at that. Almost 12,000 gold. I'll take that. I don't think there's anything else that we want to sell right now. Yep. Deal. All right. Okay. So I was told that there was some guy in a corner that may be offering something that we might want. It's not Stanton. It's like a... over here. See if either of these guys are vendors. Ah. Oh, okay, okay. Oh, this is the guy we wanted to talk to. This is the cleric that we were supposed to talk to. Whenever I sleep out the walls of the defender's heart, I'm plagued by terrible dreams. Can you help me? You look tired, but otherwise entirely healthy. If we were anywhere else, I'd simply tell you to get some rest, but we are on the border of the Worldwound, and I'm all too aware of what's happening to you. As you know, the wound is a rift between Golarion and the Abyss, and all the evil that feeds the Abyss does the opposite in our world. It feeds on Golarion. So it is that even when we cannot see demons near us, our ultimate foe, the Abyss, is always surrounding us. Many soldiers fighting in the Worldwound experience similar things. They suffer terrible nightmares, get no peace, and sometimes even lose their minds. But we are trained to help with this affliction. By the will of Abadar, I have consecrated an altar here. The god's grace permeates the place around it, soothing one's soul and quieting thoughts during rest. So if you find your nerves are fraying, seek out a holy place like this, approach it, and all the corruption will be cleansed from you. Nice. All right. Let's see if this guy was the one. Armor bonus of +2 as though they were wearing armor. +3 competence. That's not what we were looking for, though. Was it Icy Protector? No. Oh, we can buy Alchemist kits here. Oh, cool. But why are they all grayed out? No, I can. You know, I was nosing through the toy box, the mod, and I think I may have bumped something because notice, oh, where'd it go? It says 100. It says 120. Whoops. Yeah, I don't want to make it more expensive. If anything, let's make it cheaper. But anyway, May have to fix that. So we can get scribers kits and alchemist kits here. That's good to know. I know, right? I don't think it was a scroll. God. See, this is what I get for reading forums while I'm at work. Because I don't make notes of what it was that I was reading about. So I don't think it was an actual scroll, but there's more than just scrolls in here. Wand of Ray of Frost. How you doing, Count? Lots of scrolls. Wand of Reduce Person. Scroll of Blink. Or it could be a totally different guy entirely. This guy has a shit ton of scrolls, though. Okay, not scrolls. Got diamond dust. What else you got? No, that's it. Having a day. Have a 2 to 3 hour call scheduled for 6:30. Ugh, that sucks. That really, really blows. All right, so it's not this guy. That was this guy. Just told to talk to this woman. We had cut this conversation short, but that we could get like a cool weapon by talking to her. Oh, I remember you. It was you who got out from under the ground, wasn't it? You're the talk of the town. Let me tell you that. Who are you? I'm Indara, a warrior magus and scholar of classical warfare from Garand. I admit that I'm mildly offended by the fact that my name is entirely unfamiliar to you, but I'm willing to accept this due to Avastan's isolation from the sophisticated culture of the world at large. Actually, I'm going to get out of this conversation first. We're going to quick save. Full database integrity check, followed by an upgrade, then an index rebuild. Ugh, and you're actually on the call for the whole thing? That sucks. All right, so now let's talk to her now that we've saved. You've come a long way to be here. I like to think of myself as an inhabitant of Golarion, and I don't narrowly identify with any country in particular. Why'd you come here? To witness a legendary war, the confrontation between denizens of a plane famous for its love of violence and the Crusaders from every continent united by the common goal of defending their home. An epic struggle of colossal proportions that hasn't been particularly epic so far, truth be told. Hand-holding. The monk with a black eye grins and mutters under his breath, maybe she just can't see it from here. The view will get way more epic if she stops hiding among us and takes a walk outside. I'm going to go with, I disagree. The Crusaders are doing a commendable job of resisting the demons. Ah, yes, and the situation we found ourselves in can attest to that. But then again, demons are no better. Their preferred strategy also involves brute strength, mindless assault, and unfounded confidence in their superiority. Right, an escort mission, nice. Why don't you join the Crusaders and show them how fighting should be done? Oh, no, what is this last war you mentioned? Let's try this one. No, I'm a historian, an analyst, a theorist. Do you know what these three words have in common? They describe a mortal woman who does not participate in the conflict upon which her thesis will be founded. But then again, I will hardly be able to describe this mess as anything other than a feeble likeness of the last war of 𝐂𝐡𝐚𝐧𝐬𝐭. The more dangerous the upcoming scuffle is, the more motivated we are to find clever and pretty words to justify not actually doing the fighting. What is this last war that you mentioned? The last war of 𝐂𝐡𝐚𝐧𝐬𝐭, of course, a large-scale conflict that took place 3,000 years before the foundation of Absalom. It was a war against the Osiris pharaoh of forgotten plagues, the war that ended the legendary 𝐂𝐡𝐚 Imperium. an epic struggle that became the most vibrant page in military history. Alas, all conflicts that followed it were a pale shadow, including the one I'm witnessing here. Why do you find it inspiring? Imagine legions of golems imbued with extraplanar spirits marching into battle. Imagine flying cities that swoop out of the clouds like terrifying monstrous birds of prey to drop forces on top of enemy castles. Picture gigantic mechanisms powered by captive and very angry demons and devils. Imagine standing in the warpath of walking citadels or having to cover your ears to block out the sound of cannons loaded with shrieking elementals. Finally, imagine the ultimate weapon that defeated the 𝐦𝐿𝐴, the deadly night plague. This affliction had an attack dog, a trained epidemic, a tamed pestilence, striking only those who its master wanted to kill. Imagine all these terrors and understand that no flight of fancy can even come close to the horror of the nightmares that were made real. How do you know so much about the 𝐦𝐿𝐴's last war? I can say without false modesty that there is no more authoritative researcher on Golarion when it comes to the history of warfare 3,000 years before the foundation of Absalom. I've dedicated my whole life to this subject. I've personally visited old battlefields and studied the most mysterious and forbidden archives containing chronicles of ancient wars, sometimes risking my life in the process. I saw a fallen sky city of the Shori Empire with my own eyes. I ripped out the control crystal from an exterminator-class combat golem that guarded a 𝐦𝐿𝐴 laboratory with my own hands. These fingers held the glass flask that the servants of Pharaoh of Forgotten Plagues used to create the first generation of pestilence that devastated the 𝐦𝐿𝐴 Imperium. How do I know so much? I saw and touched everything I'm telling you about. You're wrong to treat the Crusaders with such disdain. Allow me to explain. A debate. Oh, I'll be happy to prove that the current conflict can't hold a candle to the last war. Very well, the last war of 𝐦𝐿𝐴 was waged using a significantly greater number of troops. Both sides actively relied on reinforcements from allied planes, and their strategic planning was perfected through no fewer than 7 rounds of intensive design. None of the above applies to this war of yours. Compared to 𝐦𝐿𝐴, we're just but a stone club-wielding kobolds. I would like to conclude my thesis with a few words of wise counsel from Dagon, an advisor to the Pharaoh of Forgotten Plagues. I doubt you will comprehend the true genius of his statement, but here it is nevertheless. A gadfly sees the ox. The ox pays no need to the gadfly, but crimson fever takes them both. All right, so that's an easy pass. That's an easy pass. The events of the past are shrouded in legend, but the fate of the world is being decided here and now. That is what you fail to grasp. Or, the principles of war are always the same. Weapons, causes, and resources may change, but the foundations remain immutable. I'm going to go with the diplomacy one. Or maybe, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, I'll go with diplomacy. The earnestness on the faces of those around you have taken away Indira's panache, encouraging her to backtrack and stumble over her words. Of course, I'm not trying to diminish the importance of current events. What I'm trying to say is that from the standpoint of history, and particularly the history of warfare, she falls silent, fixedly staring at the unfriendly eyes of her audience. The true importance of these developments won't become obvious until later. As a scholar, I cannot deny that there is a certain truth beneath your skeptical statements. History is a complex discipline rooted in fact, an evidentiary base that grows ever more meager the farther the described period is from the present moment. Of course, if I were to argue in bad faith, the way Crusaders embellish their tales of slaying a single Brimarak by adding a dozen Balors, for example, I could win this debate. But I'm above such things, and therefore I'm forced to admit that your skepticism is not entirely without merit. I'm sure you would have been able to expound on your arguments in a longer conversation. I'm glad we both understand this limitation. It's always a pleasure to face a worthy opponent, even if the debate takes place in a grimy tavern, perhaps especially because of it. She unbuckles her sword and hands you the weapon. This is a worthy blade. It will be of use not only for the strong, but also for the wise. Item received, Claw of 𝐦𝐿𝐴. Nice. And this is where I bid you farewell. Before the end of the day, I was planning to observe how winged demons use pack tactics to drive their prey like herds of livestock. It's about time I got back to my research. Stay safe. Rock on. We just got us a new weapon. Okay. Let's see. It is a short sword. It is a finesse wielding, flaming, +1 enhanced short sword. Awesome. I don't know of anyone right this second that will use a short sword, because she is focused on rapiers, and she has a rapier +1. So the only difference is the flaming thing. But yeah, hopefully we can find someone soon that we can put that in their hands, huh? That's fantastic. All right. So that's one conversation down. So there's Sela. Tyler is the guy that does the thing with the stuff, you know. By the time you have someone for it, the sword will be suppressed. This is very true. It's not this guy. It's not that guy. Maybe it was the cleric. And maybe I just have to find it again. Let's head down to the basement really quick, because we haven't been down there yet. But we know that we do have a big fight thing, defend the heart thing. All right, what do we got going on down here? Some stuff to loot. Whoops. Surrender thy soul, Delvian. 𝐚𝐻𝐿𝐵𝐿, protect us. Haha, gotcha again. How many times is that today? Take your jokes and shove them, tiefling. Whoa, easy there, chief. Don't hit me. All right, that's cute. Before we get into that conversation, I want to just loot all this stuff down here. Anything else? Oh, what's this over here? No idea what that did. Where's this go? Outside. Okay. So this goes upstairs, that goes outside. Hey, what's got everyone all rattled? Go ahead, don't take too long. I can't actually talk to him, huh? But I happen to know that he is a potential companion. Maybe I shouldn't have hit this switch. Hit the switch! No. Or maybe I have to do this whole battle thing first before I can talk to him. Move out. Move out. All right. We're going to come over here. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. His second level spells, he's ready to go. Oh, she has displacement but can't cast it yet. I just want to make sure everyone's... Okay, she's spontaneous. See, she's got spells that... Oh, yeah. We're going to rest first. Yeah, because that's important. That's pretty cool that I can do that. And I can change like how long it lasts and all that good stuff. So, all right, rest. So yeah, so like, you know, as things pick up and you know, we get more people in chat and, you know, maybe there's a question that you see that I haven't seen yet. As a moderator, I can add you onto the list so you could actually go in and do it. What happened here? Oh, are we still talking? Is that what the deal is? Okay. There we go. Okay, and we auto-saved. You just double check here. Form Irbeth, the troops are ready for battle. What is going on, Mr. Barbarian? Oh, I was also told that I totally forgot half of the map in the city center. Yeah. Whoops. Thank you for coming to our aid. Ready yourself. The attack is imminent. None of my people know the first thing about magic, so your help will be invaluable. If you'll allow me, I'd advise you to prepare spells that can disarm or distract large groups of attackers. They will swarm us from all sides like rats, so making it hard for them to maneuver is our best bet. Grease. Also, please keep in mind, according to my sources, a master alchemist called 𝐂𝐴𝐻 has recently arrived in the city. He's a well-known character among demon worshippers. We don't expect him to show up personally, but thanks to him, the cultists will have been able to prepare a whole cart full of incendiaries. They will try to burn the defender's heart to the ground. The arsonists are the main target. Keep an eye on them and take them down first, or they'll burn the ground out from under our feet. Shit, here we go. Yeah, help us all. All right, let's do this. Holy crap. All right. Oh my God. Enough pausing. Oh shit, how'd these guys get in here?
Let's hear you cry. The light take you. The inheritors, guide my blade.
This pain is excruciating.
Critical hit. Yeah, I noticed.
So this is how it feels.
Oh, damn it. All right, good luck.
So this is how it feels.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Fighters. Fighter. Arsonist. Yeah, I know, right?
I'll remove this obstacle.
Endure this.
God, all this pausing all the damn time. There.
Make every strike count. This is not the end.
Oh, damn, I went down.
Surrender or else.
Okay, those are just the fighters. We're more worried about the arsonists.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Listen to reason.
Where'd that arsonist go?
You won't survive me. Did you see that?
Too late for apologies.
No glory without risk.
I'll hit you.
Endure this.
Fighter. Can't tell what that guy is yet. What are we doing over here? Looking good. Alright.
The light, take you. This will leave a bruise. Into the fray.
Sela, you're not helping. He has no belt. Okay. Spending 1 point from his key pool is a swift action.
You're irrelevant.
Oh, great.
Mind over muscle.
I'm all right. I'm all right.
Come on, cast. Oh, good. He's down. Good. Okay, fighter, fighter. Yeah. I need to come after these guys over here.
I'll remove this obstacle.
Come on. Thank you. God. I want to welcome everyone that hasn't chimed in chat. Welcome everybody. Just looked up, realized had a few more viewers. Hey, we did it. Okay, hold on here. Get a little drinky drink. All right, let's get rid of that. Victory, Canabras bites back, and our teeth are sharp. Now we take the fight to them. What are our losses? Minimal. The battle wasn't easy, but thanks to you, we chewed them up and spat them out again. They thought they could break us, but they only bolstered our spirits. Will there... Oh, nice. Will there be another attack? I doubt it. Demons aren't famed for their organization. We'll strike a blow at the great garrison long before they regroup for a new assault. Congratulations. It wouldn't have been possible without you. That reminds me. We found this among the attackers' remains. This trophy rightly belongs to you. Nicely done. Now our goal is to rout the demons in the great garrison just like we did here. Heavy flail of weakness. And we did level up. Nice. What is this heavy flail of weakness? 1d10 plus 1. It's a 1920 crit. Sela, I know you're rocking a mace, a flaming mace. How does this look? Mace does 3 to 12 damage because it does the 1d3 fire. Alright. So we have no one for that one right now. A light hammer. Alright. Check our journal. These are all normal things that we had. Let's see. I'm looking to see if anyone else is jumping out at me here. No. All right, let's get some rest. Actually, before we do rest, I don't want to level up yet. Damn it. Okay, let's go see if we can get Wolf Dude. See if we can talk to him yet. So do I... Did I miss out on getting him? That's, that would suck. I mean, that would really, really suck. Hmm.
Move out.
Oh my God. That, oh my God. I don't see him in here at all. Now I'm gonna have, all right, pause. I'm gonna see if we actually lost him. That would suck. What was his name? Wolf something. Woolgif. All right, let's do a search. Not in cell. Tried to speak to Woolgif in the prison cell, nothing happened. Assumed he wasn't interested in talking, but I guess it was a glitch. This sucks. Hold on, scrolling up. Okay, so it. Let me just say, I hate Reddit. I really despise Reddit. This guy says you'll see him again. He says there are a couple of random encounters that will eventually lead you to him when moving around the map. You should have a timed quest that hints at a chance of meeting him too. Make sure you're not suppressing random encounters if you're using the combat relief mod. No, I'm not using the combat relief mod. All right, so we're not going to reload then. I'm going to be pissed if we don't find him though. Oh, speaking of that really quick, let's do this. We want to go in Bag of Tricks. So this one here, yeah, it was set at 1.2, which makes sense. So if I wanted it cheaper, I'd have to dial it down. Is this... All right, save, close. Now let's test this theory. How many would you have? 18, 18. Perfect. All right. That's all I wanted to know. All right. Okay, let's do a save. And out we go. Oh, we gotta, oh, that's right, we gotta level up. See, and I was already screwed. Even before I started tonight's stream, we had the call to meet, and that's what they're saying. You're supposed to recruit him before you get the call to come back and defend the heart. So. All right, leveling up first, then resting. Sorcerer. Is there something else that I should be dumping this into? Nenio's at 8, a 7. Lan has a 10 perception. See, Camellia's at an 11. I guess I'm at a 10, so it doesn't... It's 6 1 half a dozen of another, I suppose. All right. So... this is what, 5th level? Oh, I know. We want greater spell pen. And let's see, this 2nd level spells? No, 1st level spells. And I'm only choosing a 1st level spell. So let's go with... See, we got magic missile. We got mage armor. We got grease. We'll go with a true strike. And we picked up invisibility. Just as part of... Yeah, see, it's a special ability. Alright, so Nenio, right now I'm just gonna upgrade these guys like they are. Again, like I mentioned earlier, at some point this week we may end up doing some respecking on some of these guys. What does she spell focused on now? Oh, illusion, okay. Let's give her greater spell pen. Ooh. She can get battering blast. And oh, this is okay. Yep, haste for sure. Okay, Ember, Stigmatized Witch. Okay, so this is a feat that she's getting. Let's see here. Combat casting, combat reflexes. No. Where's discerning eye? +2 racial bonus on saving throws against illusion spells and effects, and +2 bonus on use magic skill checks. Meh. Elemental focus? Fire. It's kind of sad that, I mean, this girl was literally burned at the stake and survived, and we're totally going to make her like a total fire wielding badass. Let's give her mage armor. Yeah, see, look at all the burns and stuff on her. It's very sad. All right, next. Plan. Okay, no. Because he's like essentially a ranger. You could give him improved initiative so he gets to attack faster. Outflank is only good for melee. Really. So let's give him improved initiative. Ooh, what is key arrows? 5th level Zen Archer always deals his unarmed damage with the arrows from his bows. For example, medium Zen Archer's short bow normally deals 1d6 damage. Using this ability, his arrows deal 1d8. Huh. That's cool. Alright, next. Camellia. She's not very smart. That's why she only has 2 skill points. Alright, Fencing Grace. Your dashing style and fluid fencing forms allow you to use agility rather than brute force. Choose one kind of light or one-handed piercing weapon, such as the rapier. When wielding your chosen weapon one-handed, you can add your dexterity modifier instead of your strength. Oh, yes, that is what we want right there. So, because she has a high dex, so now her dex bonus is going to be applied to her damage with her rapier. Yeah, see, +4 versus 0. Ugh. And she just got a bunch of new spells. Oh my god, look at that. Delay, Poison, Communal. That's fantastic. Seela, my short-lived paladin. Alright, 3 points. Well, she only needs 3 in mobility from what I remember. Selective channel. No. Let's see here. Missile shield. She needs outflank for sure. And she can get an animal companion. Oh, is this going to be Count 𝐚𝐻𝐻𝐿? Is this going to be the first named companion in the game? He paid 7,500 eggs and he's going to be the horse. 𝐂𝐴 has an animal companion suitable for mounted combat. Riding and mounted combat are available to any character that has an animal companion larger than them by one size category. Such characters have a special ability on their action bar that allows them to mount up or dismount. Whenever a mounted character is attacked, all enemy attacks are directed at their mount by default, except for special attacks intended specifically for the rider. Therefore, riding improves mounted characters' survivability. A mounted character can perform all the actions available to those who fight on foot, attacking with melee or ranged weapons, casting spells, throwing bombs, etc. The mount will attack enemies on its own if it is close enough to reach them. Thus, both the rider and their mount can perform a full attack action against the enemy. If your character attacks from a distance and you are satisfied with your survivability, it's better to send the animal companion ahead of them to battle without mounting. Interesting. This is a very new mechanic, so that's awesome. And I think we're done. Oh, the horse gets to level up now. Gotta level up the horse. Companions with the most vicious. So let's see. It gets power attack. It removes evasion. Bleeding strike. Multi-attack. Oh, that's level 9. Let's just look at level 1, huh? So Bully gets Trip and Bull Rush. Trip might be a good one to have. That's funny, a horse tripping someone. Negative energy affinity. Fast movement. Sunder armor. Let's go with Bully. It gets 2 points. Athletics and mobility. It's a horse after all. Ooh, it gets a feat. What's this? Fury's Fall. You can use strength and agility to send foes crashing to the ground. When making a trip attack, add your dexterity a bonus. Huh. Alright. Or actually, can we... It's cool that your companions and your mounts get feats and stuff like that. All right, so it can't get outflank yet, so we'll pick Fury's Fall next. Okay. Now I know that Count. I mean, he paid 7,500 eggs to be a named companion in the game. But I don't know that I actually... No, because I can't. Because this is 𝐂𝐴's horse, and I know that 𝐂𝐴 is not going to be around for the entire game. So I am not going to name a temporary companion after Count. That would not be fair. So we are going to call this one... It's going to be Nightmare. And it was born on January 1st. There we go. Nightmare. All right. Yes. Gets his 2 points. And next. Gets 2 points. It's a feat, weapon focus. Right? It kind of works. I mean, she's a paladin, so knight, yeah. Well, I guess we'll go weapon focus. I don't know, what is it? What does it get? How does it attack? see what does it get? No, the horse doesn't need a deity. All right, let's back out of this. Let's close the interface. Yes. Okay, character. All right. What are its attacks? Is it just a bite? Okay, so there's no kicking. Right? Just a bite. Okay, good. Good enough. Now we know. Weapon focus bite. Let's give it a point in Dex. No, maybe Constitution, so it has more hit points. Yeah, make it a little tankier. That makes sense. Okay. So it has nothing, it doesn't get, what does it need for outflank? Oh, it needs an intelligence of 3. Damn it. I need that. Because if 𝐶𝐚𝐴, it's always going to be with 𝐶𝐴, right? She has outflank. If it has outflank, then they're going to be getting attacks of opportunity. Except load. I guess my quick save is the last one. Yep. Crap. Oh well. That's what I get for not saving in between each one. All right. Okay. Let's go through this quickly. What did we put that other point into? Ah, it was here. Trickery. Greater spell pen. That's what we went with. And for spells, we went with True Strike. Oh, no, we gave her Greater Spell Pen as well. We gave her Battering Blast and Haste. What did we give her? Did we give her spell penetration? I think we did. And then we gave her... I think we gave her mage armor, yeah. Yep. Give him improved initiative, because I didn't know what else to give him right now. Outflank. That's cool. Probably gonna have to pick that up at some point. Animal companion, black horse, next. Complete. Close that down. All right. We went with bully. Fury's Fall. Here it comes. Intelligence 3. There we go. Now, I don't think we can get it yet, but we've set ourselves up for it because I think that it still needs, yeah, base attack bonus of 4. Its current value is 3. So as its base attack bonus moves up, we already have the intelligence so that it'll get the outflank. Got it. All right. So for this one, we're going to give it... I don't think it can take mounted combat. Maybe power attack? Yeah, let's give it power attack. All right. There we go. Save. Check our spell books. The horse can't cast anything. Alright, so she's going to get displacement as her school slot. Give her a haste, a battering blast. She's good. She gets magical vestment. You imbue a suit of armor or shield with an enhancement bonus of +1 per 4 caster levels. Okay. And let's give her delay poison communal. and resist energy communal. All right. And I don't have 3rd level spells yet. Now let's save. I don't know why the voices aren't acting there, but whatever. Everyone should be healed now, yes? Good. Everyone's healed. Perfect. Okay. Before we go any further, I need to take a quick bio break. So we will do that, and we'll be back right after this. All right, and like I said, it was a quick break. We didn't even get to the second song. So, hope everyone was able to stand up, stretch their legs, get something to drink, hit the head, whatever it is that you needed to do. So yeah, let's see what do we got there? Hyler, Sela, and her horse. The horse is not over there, is it? I have to go look now. That would be funny if her horse is standing here. It is! Fair enough. All right. Cool. Let's go. Got some loots. Wow. God, I'm leaving those there. I don't want them. They're not even worth picking up.
Head on!
All right, come along, everyone. Okay, so we need to head back here to Market Square. We only did half of it. I'm so glad that someone pointed that out to me. Because I never would have gone back there. Yeah, see? Oh, maybe not. Oh, no, we have to go over to the bridge. That's what it is. Yeah. This bridge that we set up here. So, first off, let's get Seela.
Future awaits us.
Saddle up. Cool. Now let's check this. Put a horse up here with her.
Lead on.
Ooh, she's fast too. All right. Nice.
None shall escape. You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
All right, cool. Townfolk bodies have been mutilated beyond recognition by claws and fangs.
They will break against our
Now
resolve.
what is that?
All right, horse is pretty badass. Rubbledum the actor. Reveal, O dearest darling beauty mine, why didst thou turn thy gaze on me, pray tell? Thy husband I called friend, O time, but love 'tis like an ocean, friendship a well. But Willis, how are we to live, my sweet? Pass me the ale, will you? Let's move the pile of junk. Pile shifts easily, revealing an entrance to some kind of cellar. There's an interesting looking chest among the items. Silver ring, jade, green quartz, and port ×2. Look, the door's open. Now we're completely at the mercy of whatever's up there. If it really is a demon, we have nothing to fear. We have the power of inspiration after all. But hand me over my ladle and that rolling pin. Grandma Gretlin, the director. Now look, it's not a demon at all. Greetings, kind friend and rescuer. I'm Grandma Gretlin, theater director, and these are the members of my company. Granny, that's not a ladle. That's one of the props from the malevolent Lich performance, the one Tina made. It's a scepter or something. She made it out of my ladle. I wanted to use a broom handle, but I put paid to that daft idea. Oh, I've seen your show. You're very funny, especially your play. That's funny. Where your woman slowly climbs into the chair while singing and then falls off again. Well, it actually is a great tragedy about unrequited love. The chair, you see, it represents a tower of rock rising up the raging sea like the finger of a giant. And the woman, she isn't supposed to fall, but rather gracefully cascade into the swirling abyss below. Just like I showed her 100 times, but I'm glad you liked it. What were you doing down there? We were rehearsing. Our art distracts us from our fear and panic. Can you get somewhere safe? Oh, don't worry on our account. We'll be going to our basement in the next street. That's where 𝐿𝐴𝐺𝐴𝐺 is. We're not afraid of demons with 𝐿𝐴𝐺𝐴𝐺 around. Who's 𝐿𝐴𝐺𝐴𝐺? Our male lead. He'll protect us. Don't worry. We know what we're doing. Alrighty then. Thank you again for rescuing us, stranger. Today you did a great service for Mendevian culture and perhaps the culture of all Golarion. You'll certainly be remembered in future eras as the one who saved the critically and publicly acclaimed Next Door Theater. Fair enough.
Cut them to
You
pieces!
won't survive me.
Nothing to loot there, huh? Zombies, huh? Cool.
Guide my blade. The world in crimson.
Oh, she got strength damaged. Damn shades. Okay, that leaves the area. Where are we anyway? Okay, so we're way up here. More loot over here. Let's go grab that. Can we get in here? No. The city has fallen at last. How glorious. Now I can stop pretending to be a shopkeeper and spend all my time on my true passion, reanimating the dead. Hey, that's my job.
Save the last one for me. You should have listened to reason. Surrender or else. Mind over muscle.
Unidentified glaive. Dark horn. Popular among Baphomet's warriors, touching the handle is enough to sense the latent evil within this weapon. Alright. What do we got here? Disfigured corpses are laid out in a neat pattern in preparation for an unknown ritual. Can we go anywhere else over here? Nope, not going that way.
You follow.
Let's come up here.
Endure yet another obstacle. Make every strike count.
I'll cut you wide open. I refuse to accept their statement. Too late for apologies.
Onwards.
I found something.
Throwing axe +1. Cool. They have certainly given us a lot of variety in weapons right now. So that's cool. Okay, got all that. Let's go this way. Nope, not going any further that way. Curl? Short hooded figures poking around some bodies lying in the middle of the street. The stranger drags the first body off the road, respectfully props it up against the wall, and places the corpse's hands on its chest. The figure then freezes as if hesitating, and when you see him reach his hand toward the beautiful golden amulet hanging around the corpse's neck, he jerks his head back, hesitates, then reaches out again. Hey, who are you and what are you doing here? Oh, whew, I thought you were demons. Good day to you, good sir. Curl, is that you? Oh, Lady 𝐂𝐴, you're alive. Goodness me. That's the second bit of good news on an otherwise lousy day. What was the first bit? Stick around and see for yourself. Do you know this person, 𝐂𝐴? Meet Rimvi, better known as Curl. He hails from Canabras and he fights in the Condemned. He's one of a kind, a rogue with a heart of gold. Curl, it's probably none of my business, but you should ask yourself what you were about to do is right. I just thought, oh, it doesn't matter. Can you tell me something useful about what's going on in the city? I'm afraid not, good sir. I left the Defender's Heart. Before that, I was holed up in there, too scared to leave. Although spending all that time under Commander Erebeth's nose sure was something. She's a strict one, whew, and when she gets antsy. So what are you doing here, robbing corpses? No, Rimvi Curl may be a rogue, but he doesn't loot corpses. I just need to get these poor lads' bodies off the road. My friends and I are on a terribly important mission, and we need to get through. He's interrupted by the sound of wheels rolling up on paving stones. A cart drawn by a sad little horse appears from around the corner. A pretty half-elf is driving it, and a young man in knight's armor is walking alongside. Even from a distance, you can see his tanned face and his blue eyes shining brightly. See? Terribly important, very heroic mission. My friends and I are saving a beer cart from the demons. That is an important mission. 𝐂𝐴, I never thought I'd see you again. I thought you were headed to the main square, the center of the demons' attack. Oh, it's Janna Eldori. Nice. Hey, friend, glad to see you're all right. When we got separated by the crowd at the celebration, I knew right away that something was wrong. And when demons appeared all of a sudden, I realized that was the reason why I'd been so anxious. But I couldn't find you among the dead in the square, so I kept my hopes up and I was proved right. So you're the other bit of good news Curl was talking about. You and Janna are alive. Actually, by good news, I meant that we found the beer cart. Sir Ellen and Janna being alive amounts to a quarter of a bit of good news. Well, maybe half. A beer cart? How about sharing with us? Certainly. Give me your flask, friend, and if you walk with us to the Defender's Heart, we can have more thorough sampling of the spoils there. What is going on, Mr. True Flat? How you doing, buddy? Looks like we got some ale. Janna, there's no need. The heart's very close, and the three of us will be enough to fight off an attack if there is one. Besides, our friend here surely has better things to do. More important things than carrying barrels of beer, I'd wager. By the way, my name is Ellen. Sir Ellen of the Hound Hearts. Glad to meet someone who survived this madness. You haven't told me how you know 𝐂𝐴. I'll save that story till we're back at Defender's Heart. You're going back there, aren't you? We'll have reason to toast our spoils. You aware, Sir Knight, that your friend Curl is trying to rob a corpse? Is that really necessary? Curl didn't even do anything. Whatever he might have been thinking, that's between him and his conscience. What's wrong with hearing the truth? I think Janna and I have a right to know what our newfound friend is up to. I'm not your commander, Curl, and I can't punish you or even condemn you. I suppose lots of people in Mendev think that the war justifies anything, but think about it. That dead fellow might have a family somewhere. His property and mementos should be returned to their rightful owners. They're bound to have sentimental value. I'm doing good. Take this card, for example. We might take it now, but once the city is freed, the Eagle Watch and the others' orders will certainly try to find the lawful owners and compensate them fairly for their losses. Enough, friend. I didn't even do anything. I was just thinking about it, and honestly, I don't think we'll even be able to gather up all the bodies and hand them over to Eagle Watch. They'll be looted anyway. Well, that will be on the conscience of those who of the one who does it. But you're a Crusader, Curl, though you might not have volunteered. Those who fight against evil itself have to be better than common folk. You with the moral frailties. All right, I gotta go. So long. We're sure to meet again. Sure you will. Come to the tavern. We'll celebrate the valiant rescue of this barrel together. Cool. That's done. But it won't let me loot the corpses. That's just a damn shame. Oh, hello.
Cross the wrong
They
mongrel.
are the darkness.
Did you see that? You won't survive me.
Let's drop a save. Oh. Are we still in combat? No, we're done. You have a scroll of cure light wounds. I'm sure I do. I'm sure I have lots of scrolls of cure wounds. There we go. She has lesser restoration, doesn't she? Yeah, good. Come on, finish casting it. There we go. All right.
I'm losing my temper.
Set is restless. I wonder why.
Yes.
I'm all ears.
Well,
So True, how was your day today?
This experiment has gone awry.
Somebody ripped lumps of flesh on these, ripped lumps of flesh from these dead bodies. That's wonderful. Okay, we're not gonna cross that yet.
They will break against our resolve.
Cultist Evoker and a Neophyte Wizard.
the spirits demand your blood.
All right. Into the house. Whoa, 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 hold on. Before we go into the house, let's pick this lock. And drop a save.
I hope you.
Busy like always. Hey, busy's better than bored. Save. Now into the house.
What a discovery. I heed the voice of the spirits. I am helpful, am I not?
A journal about an experiment. Experiment day 1. Today I was able to catch a 𝐂𝐡𝐚𝐧𝐽. Aurora, be my witness. Hold on here. Study language of 𝐂𝐻𝐡𝐴s. He's trying to tame a little demon. Picking up the word during the communication process. Meaning, as I understand it, is safety, comfort, and calm. His name is Pecker. Oh, yeah. This experiment has convinced me that the vicious and evil traits attributed to 𝐂𝐻𝐡𝐴s are acquired habits, not natural or inherent to their nature. Over these days, I really have grown fond of him, and by all evidence, Pecker likes me too. He's gotten... Oh my god, shut up. By all evidence, he hasn't gotten into napping at my knee while I'm writing my observations in my journal. I'm waiting for her to finish talking. I thought I had her muted. Maybe someday he'll become my familiar. The current stage of the experiment is complete. We are off to Absalom to present our findings before the professors of Foray Logos and become a scientific sensation. On our way, we may take a small detour to Avestan so that Pecker will have a chance. Oh my god. Alright. Shut up. There. Now you're just muted. Alright. What else we got?
Move out.
Save it.
The heartbeat quickens.
The light take you!
Yeah, that's great. These fighters must have been caught off guard. They died before they could even draw their weapons. Their bodies are covered in a thin layer of ice that is slowly melting. You've encountered the enemy Shadow Demon. This enemy is incorporeal and it receives no damage from non-magical weapons. Incorporeal creatures receive half damage from magical weapons and spells. Ghost touch weapons deal them full damage and non-magical weapons deal no damage at all. Against the incorporeal enemies, use a weapon with the ghost touch special ability. Alright. So that's her crow. It is really, really dark in here.
Battles await.
There.
Done.
Wow, I did that? Composite longbow. Nice. Wicked longbow. Whenever this +2 composite longbow confirms a critical hit on an enemy, the target must pass a will saving throw or suffer a curse. This cursed creature suffers a -1 penalty to will, -2 to fortitude, -3 to reflex saving throws. It can be removed. Oh, hold on. Okay, I'm just double checking here, making sure. Whenever this +2 composite longbow confirms a critical hit on an enemy, the target must pass a will saving throw or suffer a curse. Okay, so it's not a cursed item. That's all I wanted to make sure of. And it looks like we got everything else in here. Let's go to inventory, plan, weapons. Yeah, it does 10 to 17, so it does 1 more point of damage, but it does have this whole curse thing, which is cool. Alright. Back to the house. And
I'll watch your back.
are you sure? Let's see here. There we go.
Head on.
Okay.
I lead. You follow.
We got Tiger! Yay! That's awesome! Where is he? There he is. Yay, we got Tiger.
Everyone is mortal in this world, especially when I'm around.
These people were not killed by demons. Their mortal wounds were inflicted by ordinary weapons. Rift in the earth left by Deskari's massive scythe. You and your companions fell through here during the attack. I'm getting way off on my own. Oh. 𝐂𝐻 servant. There we go. Thank the gods I found someone who isn't fleeing in a panic. Are you Crusaders? Mercenaries? I'm a servant of Count Darren 𝐂𝐻 Aaronday. There we go. My lord's mansion is under attack by demons. The master himself and all his guests are trapped inside, and the house guards are nowhere to be found. I managed to escape through a servant's passage to look for help. Will you help me? The mansion's only a stone's throw away, on the next street over. Count Aaronday? I've seen him a few times before from afar. He looks highly audacious. I confess that he did capture my attention, but that's neither here nor there. We should help him. The gratitude of a rich and influential man can only benefit us. You have heard of the Aaronday family before. This wealthy and noble Mendevian dynasty was almost wiped out by demons more than 10 years ago. The last surviving member of the family, the young Count Darren, has an infamous reputation. He's well known for being a rake and a rogue. Tell me more about what happened. I'll tell you what I can. Working from dusk till dawn and back to dusk again, serving guests at the Count's banquet. When the other servants came to relieve me at my post, I went to sleep. Next thing I know, I woke up and there are demons inside the mansion. I couldn't even reach the Count. The monsters had blocked the way. The Count's banquet was still going on. He and his guests were in Great Hall. As far as I could tell, the door to the room was sealed and the demons couldn't get in. I'm begging you, hurry. The mansion's doors are sturdily built. The demons will have to work hard to get past them, so you will have time to rescue the people inside. Alright, where's your master's house? Cool. We'll be there momentarily. Judging by the size of the bloodstain, the body of something truly enormous was dragged over these. Turendelev, most likely. Oh, got a stranger up there.
Onwards.
Another mystery revealed.
Cleric, cultist, cleric.
Always be ready for the worst. Endure this!
We are the light. They are the darkness.
Oh, shit. No casting for you. Thank you very much. Learning spells from scrolls. Oh, Nenio. Okay. Hard to believe this place recently held a bustling and festive market. What is going on over here? The demon invasion transformed all of 𝐂𝐚𝐽 into one great battlefield, but nowhere in the city suffered as much as this square. This place saw a clash of titans, the demon lord Deskari leading his hordes from the abyss, and the dragon Tarendalev, the mightiest of the city's defenders, and one of the first to fall. The scene of destruction leaves no doubt as to the battle's outcome. A skilled scout could recreate the course of the battle moment by moment simply by looking up at the ruins, from the chimneys torn down by powerful wing in a sharp dive to the bloody tracks left behind when the demon dragged away the noble reptile's broken body. But it's no hypothetical scout gazing upon the ruins. It's Draco Invictus, and he's not alone. The shadow of a strange, barely perceptible presence lingers over this place, like a gaze untethered from any observer. This mysterious force, unknown to mortal kind, silently assesses, judges, and seeks a better way. In an instant, Draco is vested with his power and looks at the world with its eyes. The past, present, and future stand before him as a unified whole, an unmoving, multifaceted crystal that would be beautiful were it not for the fractures, blemishes, and flecks marring its splendor. What past does it see? In the past exists one of the who wield this gaze in life. Although the one and life are inappropriate terms for aeons, the supernatural embodiments of cosmic balance, rather than who or what, a better word for these entities is how. This aeon appeared from outside this world, from the great beyond, to put an end to the intermingling of the planes and destroy the Worldwound, the chasm disrupting the order of the multiverse. Alas, the visitor from beyond proved too weak for the battle they came to fight. They even failed to finish casting the spell that would have sent Deskari back to the abyss. With one swing of his scythe, the demon lord cut the aeon down. What present does he see? Ruins, blood, corpses. None of this perturbs the aeon's dispassionate gaze. The living are alive, the dead will be judged by Pharasma. All as it should be. But the demons circling in the sky or prowling through the streets create a jarring juxtaposition, like splashes of blood-red ink on a restrained pencil sketch. They should not be here. The world of mortals is for mortals. The demon's place is in the demon world. How sublime the world would be if everything in it knew its place. But even the demons aren't as aberrant as the sharp-edged, unassuming crystal languishing in the dirt among the bricks and smashed cobblestones. No mortal would notice it, but to the aeon's eyes, its mere existence is an outrage against universal laws. If the aeon still existed, they would not stop until the crystal was unmade. But the aeon is gone, and only their gaze remains. Draco picks the crystal up out of the dirt and stows it in his pocket. He is mortal, which means that he has the power to decide what to do with it. Item received: purple stone knife. Oh, it's the tax. That's exactly what it is. It's you chose to pay your taxes. I don't. Why didn't Dad joke? Oh crap! I know why Dad joke didn't fire. Hold on, I gotta fix that. Stand by. Stand by for Dad joke. I was wondering who was going to be the first to do it. I know, right? Even here, there's taxes. But hey, you get paid in eggs to sit and watch the stream, so that's funny. All right, Dad joke. Why did the cookie cry? Because his mother was away for so long. That's awesome. All right. So we got a... there you go. A nice cookie. What future does he see? Good and evil, chaos and order. Everything is in its lawful place in the multiverse and is no longer trespassing where it does not belong. Nothing is disrupting the smooth and steady current of the river of souls from life into death and back to life again. The reality, rid of its flaws, is now perfect, and the aeons withdraw to eternity eternally admire its beauty, which will never be threatened again. After allowing the hero to view the world through their eyes, the little that remained of the destroyed Aeon is killed, even inappropriate here for an entity that is so removed from life and death as we understand them, used up its last vestiges of energy. Now they are ready to disperse into nothingness, unless someone decides to preserve the Aeon within themselves. Will the hero take on this power so that he may again look at the world through another's eyes, or will he allow it to vanish? Oh, 101 questions. God, we haven't had that in a while. You went with the magical question of 101. This is one I actually personally put on here, and I put it as the last one. Nope, we have not done this one. This is like I said, this is a question that I put on here. Let me grab my pen, because I found 100 questions online. I wanted 101. Putting a check mark next to it. If you could have a superpower, what would it be? So you guys give me your answers and then I'll give you mine. Oh, and by the way, we're not doing the Aeon Mythic path. I'm not the kind of person who relies on eyes but his own. The final traces of the Aeon's existence fade away, sending one last look of farewell at him, that piercing, unyielding gaze full of understanding of something significant, even as it takes that understanding with it into oblivion. That was a pretty cool thing. Self-healing, okay. How about you, Barbarian? Where's this dagger? Is it this one? No, that's a glaive. No. Is it not? Is it something else? Sort by date. I don't know where this dagger went. Flight. Then it's save on petrol. Nice. All right. Is there anyone else in chat that wants to tell me if you could have any superpower, just one, what would it be? And it's interesting that you guys have gone with very traditional superpowers. All the bugs in your teeth. Nice. I don't know. Do you smile when... Where's this dagger? Purple stone knife. +1 dagger adds +1 to the DC of all saving throws against spells from the evocation school of wielder that the wielder casts. Anyone else? Does anyone else want to jump in? If not, I will tell mine. All right. I know that Marcus is busy with work stuff, so that's why he's not answering. If I could have one superpower, I would want to be able to quick save life at will. You know what I'm talking about? Hey, I'm about to make an important decision here. You know what? Quick save it. And I can come back to that quick save and try the other path if I want to. See? That's some thinking right there. It's true. If I were flying, I would be smiling my ass off. So, purple stone knife. Where the hell is this thing in my inventory? Let's scroll that back down. Inventory. It's a magical weapon. Why is it not Oh, there it is. Oh, wow. It's just on me. Still want self-healing because whatever decision I made with quick saves is still going to put myself in danger. Nice. Yeah, but you could figure out how to get around it. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, so this is literally locked onto my character. Cannot be unequipped. So that's cool. It's like a permanent thing now. I get a +1 to the DC for all saving throws against spells from Evo school that I cast. All right, what else we got? Midnight Bolt. The owner of this bolt can shoot it to deal 50 points of damage that cannot be ignored or reduced. This bolt cannot miss. Wow. That's pretty crazy. Let's put that on land. Look at bite, 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 bite. That's funny. All right. Where are you? You mean the one that he had? Talking about the time stone, the Eye of Agamotto, that power? That he doesn't have the time stone anymore? But you're talking about like creating like mirror realities and all that stuff? Yeah. Yeah, Doctor Strange's abilities are pretty badass. Looking forward to seeing him in the new Spidey movie. Where did this thing go? Oh, there it is. This is like a one-time deal, though. Use it one time. 50 points. Boom. All right, exit into the house. We already went into that house. Oh, we missed that loot. Is there anything else over here? Why won't it let me click on that? What is this? I have tolerated your heresy for too long. I should have had you put to the stake the day you arrived in the city. Perhaps then this tragedy could have been prevented. Or perhaps you should have listened to others instead of spitting accusations of heresy at anyone who stood up to you. Who knows? Perhaps we could have saved Canabras if you'd listened to my warning about the demon's attack. If you'd allowed my adepts to complete their mission. If we had worked together instead of fighting each other. The old gray-hair fellow seems vaguely familiar. He isn't the leader of the local inquisitors by any chance? Be careful with him, boy. Those people place no value on science, and they believe that ignoring high-level scientific questions to be the best response strategy. Incidentally, did you know that the fastest way to draw the attention of Iomede's inquisitors is to hardly believe bellow hail Baphomet? After that, you have to precisely 3 seconds to explain yourself, so it's best to prepare what you wish to say in advance. You said yourself that you've been fighting against me all this time, you heretic. Well then, unburden your soul, confess before your death that your adepts succumbed to the demons and at their instigation almost deprived the city of its ward stone. The time for confessing is past. Say your final prayer to your unholy mistress. You will soon be united with her. O Desna, the great dreamer, I pray you protect my adepts. Send a brave soul to aid them, one who knows the price of freedom and who can distinguish good from evil. May they not share my fate and forgive Prelate Hulren for everything, including the folly he is about to commit. Heard enough of this treasonous prattle. Hey, what's going on there? Let go of him. The old man, caught up in his retribution, pays no heed to your words. What? Who are you? What are you doing here? You're not a cultist, are you? See how I deal with cultists? And what is this hideous creature? Lan, at your service. My forebears fought in the First Crusade. I've lived in 𝐚𝐽 my whole life. You haven't ever seen me before? It must be because you don't ever venture into the underground district. We've been meaning to complain to the city authorities that our paving stones have been in need of repair for a long time. Nice. The First Crusade? So you're a mongrel. You obviously know human speech. Surprisingly well, in fact. All right, let's be off with you. If he causes any trouble, I shall hold you responsible. Come to think of it, you still haven't told me who you are. I guess I'm going to pull this. I'm going to pull the sword out of my ass one more time. I bear the gift of an angel who died in the caves below 𝐚𝐽. I am no enemy of yours. The old man frowns and whispers something, a prayer or spell. With each word, his face relaxed. You're telling the truth. The light in your hand was wrought by the power of heaven. I will keep an open mind with regard to you, stranger, and later, under less fractious circumstances, I'd like to ask you about how you came to receive this gift. Who are you? I find it passing strange that you don't already know who I am. Hulren Sapak, Prelate of 𝐚𝐽, Inquisitor by the grace of 𝐼𝐸, Defender of the city by the grace of Her Majesty Queen Galfrey, against threats from within and without. Why'd you kill this Aasimar? For heresy and treason. This cultist has been spreading seditious rumors in the city for years, undermining our defenses and besmirching my name. In the end, his creatures, the adepts of the Temple of Desna, revealed their true colors when they tried to sneak into the Wardstone chamber and perform who knows what foul magic over it. If I hadn't been keeping my eye on them from the very beginning, their plan would have succeeded. And now 𝐚𝐽 would have lost the significant protection offered by 𝐚𝐸's gift. The traitors were fortunately stopped in time. I have just disposed of their leader, and without doubt the rest of his accomplices will be found and justly punished. A cultist? Desna is a good and benevolent goddess. Her church is not outlawed. Good, evil, what's the difference? All forces of chaos are the same. Demons, Azadas, 𝐂𝐡𝐚𝐽𝐿? Demon lords. Got it. Or Desna. It makes no difference to me. All they think about is destroying and tearing down, but the way leads to madness. The Desnans' intentions may have been good, but they were the first to succumb to the demons' lies, the first to poison the morale of their comrades, and the first to rush headlong into fatal foolishness. My 𝐚𝐸 served justice on them all. But Prelate, there are allies. Some allies can do more harm than your enemies, you know. Precisely, I'm gratified to see that the taint that disfigured your body didn't leave you dull-witted as well. Thank you for your kind words. I'm glad the demons didn't knock your brain out of your skull in the battlefield. I'm responsible for the city. The queen herself appointed me to protect it, and the goddess has conferred upon me the powers to fulfill my duty. I decide who here is an ally and who is an enemy. Why are you standing here? I'm standing guard over this hole. There are demons hiding in there, no doubt about it. The moment we step away, they'll come crawling out. There's nothing dangerous in the hole. You have no reason to guard it. You told me yourself that you received a light-bringing gift from an angel who perished in the caves below our feet. It's no secret that those passages are teeming with dangerous creatures that could kill anyone, even a warrior of heaven. Demons and demonic offspring love roaming around underground. That's why I will keep an eye on this hole. If the beasts decide to attack from here, we'll be ready for them. This is mindless brutality. and lawlessness. You're a disgrace to your city and your goddess. I'm going to go with this one. Prelate, your forces are needed elsewhere. Who now? Tirabade? That upstart? Warden of the city? I suppose I've already been written off for dead. This isn't sedition, it's outright insurrection. I am loath to abandon my watch, but I can't turn a blind eye to such a blatant usurpation of power. We have no hope of defeating the enemy if there is disorder within our own ranks. I'm going over there right now. I need to see what this Erebeth is up to. I remember you. When Father and I arrived in the city, you met us. But it's true. You and the other knights tied us to stakes and started lighting the bonfire. Father died, and then one of your knights changed his mind and pulled me from the flames. But then he died too. Don't you remember? If you were burned, then it was with good reason. You say some traitor helped you escape from the fire? That's a crime in itself, which means that you've been evading justice all these years. If it weren't for the invasion, I would review your case and see that your sentence was finally fulfilled. You're lucky that we have more important matters to deal with right now. No, you're lucky. Because I ain't let you touch that little girl. He didn't look the way he does now, all wrinkled and gray. He was young, with a big mustache. He probably forgot all about me. It was a long time ago. But I do want to say one thing. I'm not cross with him. This knight is a true hero. He just really, really wanted to protect his city. Only he got all mixed up about who was good and who was evil. Alran, you sent an innocent child to be burned at the stake? Don't you want to ask for forgiveness? Pah, hardly. Anyone can look innocent. How did this girl manage to survive the fire? And what about that crow that's always flying around her? I advise you to take a closer look at this innocent little lamb of yours. If you ask me, she looks highly suspicious indeed. You forgive him after what he did to you? He thought he was doing what was right. How do you know? Maybe you've done something thinking it was a good thing, but you were really doing a bad thing that hurt someone. But what if I've done the same thing? You can't get angry at people for making mistakes when you might be no better than them. Alright, let's go, Ember. Yes, let's go. Bye-bye, kind knight. What is that? A star knife. Ooh. Alright. Can we come back over here? Oh. 𝐂𝐡𝐚𝐧𝐬𝐭. You hear a noise from somewhere very close by, scant inches away, something between a whimper and a groan. It's followed by heavy, grasping breaths. Oh, we're just going to go with this one. The stranger, who is clearly the Desnan adept Ramian, mentioned, sighs, I'm so tired of jumping at every shadow. If I suspect every person I meet of nefarious intentions, I'll be just the same as Hullrun, won't I? And I don't want to be like him. I want to believe that you're a friend, stranger. The adept ends the invisibility spell and appears before you. So you're one of the Desnan adepts that tried to break into the Wardstone. Yes, I am 𝐂𝐡𝐚𝐧𝐬𝐭, cleric of Desnan, one of the people who answered the call of the voice in dreams. Some unknown person made contact with us through our dreams, telling us about the demons' plans. We learned that the demons were planning to attack Knabras and do something terrible to our Wardstone, which already carries the taint of corruption. Taint. Prelate Hullrun refused to heed our warnings. We had to make a choice. We could either throw up our hands and pull back or take action, even though it could cost us our lives. But what heartless person could stand by in the face of such a deadly threat? What were you planning to do to the Wardstone? Our plan was to get to it, then follow our instincts. There were 3 of us, a cleric, a mage, and a bard. Between us, we know a lot. We're capable of a great deal. If we'd had enough time, I'm sure we could have figured out what was wrong with the Wardstone and how to heal it, but they didn't give us time. I know how you feel, boy. Devising an experiment and then being unable to conduct it is the greatest of tragedies. I can also tell you that writing daily petitions to the Inquisition of Aasimar requesting even a small piece of the Wardstone for study has no chance at succeeding. Wow. Yes, the local commanders got roped into dealing with this. Some idiot kids trying to break into the Wardstone. Apparently some of ours, but who even knows these days? I know there's no evil in you. I can sense things like that. But what you did was so stupid and impulsive, someone could have gotten hurt. I know from experience. So you lot decided that you needed to do something right away, so you did something right away. Great work. How did you even come up with such a plan? How could we not come up with that plan? Listen, Desna is the goddess of luck, but luck as many lay people would understand it, and luck as we, the followers of the music of the spheres, see it, are far from the same thing. Other people believe that luck is something good that falls in your lap just because, like a generous but unearned reward. We see luck as a fundamental law of creation, according to which even in the darkest hour of the most hopeless situation, a chance of rescue and change for the better can arise. But you've got to seize this chance when it presents itself, or better yet, create your own. Followers of Desna are not people who like idleness and inaction. That's why when 𝐂𝐚𝐽 was in trouble, we did as our goddess had taught us. We looked to the matter in our own, or we took the matter into our own hands and tried in a moment of desperation to pluck our chance from the hands of fate itself. You were trying to help. Can they punish you if you're trying to help? Is that allowed? Sometimes it's even necessary. I guess we'll go chaotic. I'll do something lawful later to keep me balanced and neutral. His faith is strong, incredibly strong. The people of the city have seen him fighting on the front lines time after time. I myself remember feeling dumbstruck the first time I saw that gruff old man slaying demons in a fit of righteous fury. The people living on the edge of the abyss need protecting more than anything else, and that's why they're prepared to forgive their protector almost anything, even prejudice, paranoia, and the death of innocents. Also, 𝐿run hasn't been as brutal as he used to be for a long time. He has his loyal right-hand man, 𝐿eator, known as Hawkblade. He's a witch hunter too, but a good deal more rational and even-tempered. 𝐿run trusts him completely. And 𝐿eator, we're just going to call him Pete, always conducts a thorough investigation before dragging a victim to the fire. It's our bad luck that 𝐿eator left 𝐂𝐚𝐽 in pursuit of some particularly vicious hags 2 weeks before the attack. If he were here, he wouldn't have let 𝐿run attack Ramian. On the other hand, if he were here, we wouldn't have escaped after trying to get to the Wardstone. We'd all be in a cell right now. Whose voice have you been hearing in your dreams? Nobody knows what it is, but everyone who heard her, I should say, is convinced that she is good and pure soul chosen by Desna. We had a choice. We could trust her, accept that we have an ally somewhere who isn't afraid of all the armies of the abyss, or we could drown in suspicions and get one step closer to becoming just like 𝐿run. We decided to trust the voice. And seeing 𝐂𝐚𝐽 devastated, which is what our unknown ally tried to prevent until the very end, I can see now we had who had the truth on their side. Where are your fellow worshippers? Fortunately or unfortunately, I don't know where they are. We split up to confuse the inquisitors who were chasing us. Do you need help? That would be great. I have no hope of finding my friends in this chaos, and I'm scared to think what will happen if the inquisitors or the demons get to them first. Listen, my friends are called Aranka and Thal the Wallflower. Aranka is an amazing singer and a truly beautiful girl. She has plenty of friends and fans. She's probably blended into a crowd somewhere. Wallflower is a mage, but I don't think he'll risk using magic. It will only bring the inquisitors down on him. He'll be harder to find. You better find Aranka first. She might know where Wallflower is. Please, find them and protect them against the demons and the inquisitors. I will await news in the goddess's temple. I hope our mysterious helper will send us a new message that will reveal what is to come from the demons. Alright, gotta go. May Desna be with you. Alright. So. We're heading over here.
You are today's sacrifice.
Do not waver.
That's a bunch of dead rats. Oh, more of them. People were not killed. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Better believe this place. Oh yeah, we already read that one. What over here?
I won't let you hurt my friends. Go for their hearts.
Oh, that happened quickly.
I will fight.
Oh shit.
I'll cut you wide open.
Let's hear you cry.
All right. There, we're getting this map truly cleaned up. Hear someone talking. Let's do a save. We haven't done that in a few minutes. Scrawny tiefling. Help, somebody please save me. The tiefling's voice is hoarse from his repeated and fruitless calls. Is that you? I'm begging you. Get me out of here, please. Those rats left me here to rot, but you can save me. Who are you? Does it matter? About 5 minutes away from being rat food. No, don't go. I'll tell you everything. Just don't leave me here. I'm a thiefling. That's what people call us. We're like, well, not a gang exactly. We're no gangsters. We just work together. You know, we move stuff across borders. We get by doing this and that. We just did a job. We supplied the soldiers in the great garrison with drink and some reading material. Not your typical bedtime stories, if you catch my drift. Wink, wink, nod, nod. Know what I mean, know what I mean. Barbarian, have a great night, buddy. Thanks for coming and hanging out. All right, I'll help you. Ooh, 590 XP. Ooh, I'm alive. I'm actually alive. Thank you. I'll remember your kindness for the rest of my life. That way leads to the cellar of the great garrison. We stashed a few crates of some real good booze in there. I'm not going back in there, no way. But if you're crazy enough to do it, take whatever you want. It's yours. Well, so long. I'm going to get the hell away from these bloody ruins as fast as I can. And you should do the same. Thanks again. Okay, so is that marked?
I lead, you follow.
Apparently we can't go in there.
We are the light. They are the darkness.
And there's a whole nother section down here that we have yet to cover. So we can't go in here yet. That's what I'm guessing. I'm not seeing a little doorway here. Let's talk to the stranger. I am the answer, but what is the question? Fair enough. Who else is over here talking? I have no idea. Let's head down here. Nope, nothing there either.
have here?
Bunch of bottles of booze. Hear me, take heed. The hordes of the abyss march on 𝐂𝐚𝐽. The ward stone is their target. They must not be allowed to capture it. The consequences will be disastrous.
Move out.
What is this place? Oh, the Temple of Desnan. Okay. Well, we probably need to go in there, don't we?
They will break against our resolve.
You're irrelevant.
Head on. I'm superior.
Make every strike count.
Oh no, my horse went down. Old iron short spear, +1.
We will win this war.
Alright, we can't get up there. Yeah, so we have cleared that part out. Let's come back over here to the church. We'll see if Aronka or whatever her name is. That's what we'll do. I had another vision from our mysterious helper, but she said the same thing as before about the attack on 𝐂𝐚𝐽. Altar of Desna, goddess of luck, patron deity of travelers and dreamers. Alright, so there's nothing else in here.
Onwards.
Let's get out of here. Nothing like riding a horse into a church, right? Okay. So we've got that. So let's head over here.
Thanks, Lan. You're so awesome, Lan.
Good job, Lan. Alright. Oh, there's a couple people over here now. Oh, here they are. Well, how do we get over here? I guess we don't. Okay, that's just the way out.
The spirits demand your blood.
Do not waver.
I'll remove this obstacle. You won't stop us. I'm sure they mean us no harm, right? Pain is excruciating. So this is how it feels.
No glory without risk. This will leave a bruise. The inheritor, guide my blade.
That's a hell of a club right there, huh? Club with nails. That's cool. All right.
Open your heart to me.
Those did a whole lot of nothing. God, she's down to one. All right, let's open up this.
No reason to pause.
God. All right. Someone over there. Looks like some sort of demon. All right. Let's go see who's over here. Oh, it's a mongrel. Okay. Several mongrels. Maybe we should go back. This place isn't for us. It's too open. The enemy can come from anywhere, and the air is weird. Why does it keep moving so fast? No, no one step back. This is our test. Don't look at anything but the target. So you made it. Good to see you all. How's old Saul doing? Still waiting and thinking? Well, don't worry. He'll make up his mind soon. You won't be hanging around underground for much longer. Oh, mongrels! I have so many questions for you. Which tastes better, cave slugs or cave rats? Or perhaps beetles? How often do you wash yourselves? Where do you go to relieve yourselves? All right. I'll answer all your questions about mongrels. Give it a rest. Just keep your distance from these guys. You're scaring them. What are you doing here? It's you! It's thanks to you that we made it to the surface to fight the demons. The shield maze fell, but Saul slowed everything down. He's an old man, he's afraid of everything, but we can't sit in the dark like root vegetables while big things are happening up above. We tried to follow you through the shield maze and emerged in some kind of fortress, but there were too many demons there. Then we dug out another passage into the city. It took days, but we did it. We're ready to fight. Right now we need everyone who can hold a weapon. I have a plan. Go back below underground and wait at the shield maze exit. We'll get the beast at both ends. Go back? Well, if you're sure, of course we'll go. I mean, an ambush. Good idea. Yes, I understand. We'll attack from below as soon as we hear the fighting start. The young ones are holding up well, but will they be able to fight out in the open? Even I struggle with that. I hope we did the right thing. We are the Crusaders of the Underground. We will fight like our forebears did. All right. These bodies have a variety of wounds. One's covered in burns, others have weapon or claw marks. It's safe to assume they were decapitated post-mortem. Wonderful. Oh, we aren't getting through there, are we? No. Can we come up here? No. All right, let's come up here. What the hell? Plagued horses.
draw the first blood. You are today's sacrifice.
Oh, not cool.
You're irrelevant.
Yeah, we aren't getting through there. Into the house. Okay, let's make sure the rest of this area is clear.
I lead, you follow.
Not getting through there. Okay. Looks like the house is the last place to go.
Save the last one for me.
Into the fray.
Your performance is lacking. You are lacking. You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Damn traps. Yep. Yep. Yeah, that's great, guys. That's alright. We all survived. We just missed out on the loots. A letter in small handwriting. May glory be showered on your head. Your interest in the creation of demi-planes. Remember that the demi-planes shredded on true planes as such incurred the wrath of any of the powers that as for civilization unless there okay, there's nothing important there. What the hell is that? Signet of House Vesperilio? Sure, that's what we're gonna go with. Piece of a holy symbol. A scimitar. Once per round, whenever this +1 cold iron scimitar lands a hit on an enemy, the target must pass Fortitude saving throw DC 10 or become stunned for 1 round. Alright, doesn't look like we're going anywhere else. Horse just sitting there spinning. All right. This has been crazy. So let's head. It looks like we've covered it all, right? We went into that house. We went into that house. Actually, did we go into this house? Maybe we didn't. Oh no, come over here. Let's double check.
The mongrel did it.
All right, let's camp. Spell, your character Sela has a free spell slot before resting. Oh, good to know. Okay. Sela, you do. Let's go. What is Divine Favor? Gain a +1 luck bonus on attack and weapon damage rolls for every 3 caster levels. At least +1, maximum +3. There we go. All right, let's make sure. All right. Okay. All right, and how about down here? Let's put her there. There. All right. Yeah, her and Ember are about the same for that. She's a 50% chance. All right, let's do it. 2 days, 9 hours. Damn. We've apparently lost the speaking here. If I lose my sword, I've lost the tool. If I betray my heart, I've died. The words of our code never fail to amaze me. It's like I always knew them in my heart long before I found my faith in 𝐼𝐿𝐴. What did the traffic light say to the car as it passed? Don't look. I'm changing. All right, look at that. Everyone's all healed up.
Together, we stand.
There we go. Okay, now we were coming over here. Yes. I don't think we did come in here. Oh, yeah, we did. Yeah, because we went downstairs and there was the little. This is the dude that had the little closet. Little winged little demon. All right. Fastest way to get out of here would be. I gotta get this loot. I can't leave loot.
I am helpful, am I not?
You are. All right. All right. Let's see. 842. So that's the house that we got to, the Errand Day party house. Go do that. What's going on up here? Celebrate 𝐂𝐴's reunion. All right, let's head back here. Oh, someone left my owl cat outside the gate. How rude. Ulrun's there. We want to talk to Hulrun right now? Ah, you again. Want to know about my gift? I had a vision. An angel by the name of Lariel was killed by a creature resembling Deskari. Before he died, Lariel bequeathed his sword to whoever who could lift it. Angel Lariel. The name is familiar to me, of course. During the First Crusade, several warriors from heaven fought shoulder to shoulder with the Crusaders, including one of their most illustrious heroes. It's always been a regret of mine that I never had the chance to meet one of them. By the time I was born, most of the angels had left the ranks of the Crusaders. 𝐚𝐻𝐭's faithful servants at the time were told that the warriors of heaven were departing on a special mission and would weaken the forces of evil. That was a long time ago, and since then none of the angels have returned. I have no doubt that their mission continues to this day, but I digress. Everyone believed that Lariel left along with the rest, but you have revealed the sorrowful truth to me, that our hero perished, leaving his gift to await the arrival of one worthy of it. Sad, sad tidings. Did you talk to Erebeth? That little upstart went behind my back and declared herself warden of the city. She refused to step aside. I should have arrested her and all the rabble she's drawn about her, but now's not the time for that. I'll let her play warden all she likes. Once we've cleared the demons out of the city, I'll make sure she's hauled in front of a tribunal for this little stunt. How can you help us when we attack the great garrison? What do you mean, how can I help you? Why all these questions? You're not doubting my abilities, are you? We are inquisitors. We will provide tactical support with cold steel or magic as we see fit. Alright, I'm done talking to that guy. There's Sela. Yeah, waving at me. Should have noticed her sooner. The defender's heart greets you with unexpected liveliness. Beyond the walls of the tavern, the once bustling and festive city lies in ruins. But somehow none of that can be felt within these walls. The people in the room are talking, laughing, raising toasts, even softly singing. It doesn't look like typical tavern revelry, nor is it a grim vigilance of recent days. Come, let me properly introduce you to Ellen, Janna, and Curl, the fearless warriors of the League of the Inspiring Cart. It was me who convinced Erebeth to use what Janna, Curl, and Ellen found for a little party. If you look out the window, you might think the end times have come and the abyss has devoured us all. I thought some simple pleasures, good food, and good company could help keep the gloom at bay. I understand we need to continue living and fighting, however hard that might be, even amidst the chaos. Allow me to declare my support for Sela's decision as well. Experience tells me that we should shed no tears until after our victory. If we start to mourn the fallen while the battle's still raging, we'll be jeopardizing all of our efforts. Now is the time for rest. We'll bury the dead after the last demon has been driven from Canabras. Hey, are you just going to sit there with grim faces? I say we get to know each other a little bit better. Alright, tell me about the order. As stories go, it's not very entertaining. I was born far to the south in Andoran. Lost my parents early, led a life of simple mercenary, but I often questioned the path I had chosen. I'm proud of my sword skills. I enjoy training and drills, but I'm not afraid of battle. But risking my life for coin, it takes special mindset to choose that lot with no regrets. You have to want to risk your blood. I saw too many of my friends die, and I wondered if it was worth it. So in the end, I decided to choose another path. Now, if I'm going to lay down my life, at least it'll be for a good cause. That's how I ended up in Mendev, became a squire for the Heart Hounds. It's a small order. By tradition, it's never more than 12 members, and the new members only knighted after one of the elders dies. We patrol the lands along the Wardstone line and provide aid to travelers and settlers. Fortunately, death is common among the Hardhounds. I became a full knight 2 years ago after laying my mentor to rest, but I'm content with my choice. My place is among the Crusaders. Alright, Jana. I signed up 4 days before the demon attack. Am I lucky or what? I'm an apprentice of a famous fencing master from Mivon, and I learned a thing or two from him, believe me. I soon got bored of fighting off bandits and getting involved in the petty squabbles of the bickering river kingdoms. I wanted a proper challenge, and you can't find a better place than Mendev. And what do you know? The moment I arrive, the demonic invasion begins. My father would say that's no accident. Fate brought me here. What about you, Curl? I just did what everyone else was doing. I grew up in the slums where everyone stole a little or maybe smuggled or guarded stashes, but I never killed anyone and I never did anything really bad. I got caught stealing, and when they made me choose between prison and the condemned, well, of course I didn't want to go to prison. I'm not that good of a fighter, but as Norgorber is my witness, a thief can also be useful in a war against demons. I've always been a good scout. I can sneak under the nose of any monster, but I don't know where my friends are now. We got separated when the demons rampaged through the city. Chin up, friend. Whoever you were in the past, you're our friend now, and a crusader. Your skills will be useful. So how do you all know Sela? I met my noble sister on the road to Canabras. I was returning from the south for my fiancée and was happy to be in the company of a paladin of Iomedae. We had our farewells at the city gates, and I went north along the road to Dresden to my order's camp. The demons attacked us there at the same time they struck Canabras, but we managed to fight them off. We hurried to the city aid and joined forces with the Eagle Watch. All my fellow hound hearts were wounded during the battle in the streets. I'm the last knight of my order who can still fight. It's so good to see Sela again. Every loyal heart counts these days. I met Sela at a tavern in Canabras before the attack, of course. She was one of the few who would sit at a table with the condemned. Knights usually don't even look at us, but Sela's different. I knew it the moment I saw her. That's what made me notice Sela too, so I sat down to talk to her. I never understood why everyone treated the condemned so horribly, and I still don't. Our Curl is a great lad. So after that night, Sela and I went round the taverns together every day. Mendev is an amazing place. People from all over the world come here for glory, redemption, or to help those in trouble. They always find each other. This might be the best place in the world to find like-minded people and friends. That was a toast, in case you didn't notice. Sela, did you call me over just because, or something the matter? I didn't want to talk about today's celebration. You see, Alana is in trouble. I want to help him, and I don't know anyone else in the city I can turn to. His fellow knights were all wounded in battle. Bad idea, sister. I told you, I don't want to bother anyone else with my problems. I need to handle this on my own. Oh, come on. Hiding your sadness from your friends is no way to live. Alright, tell me more. In all truth, I do not wish to impose. My problems are just minor troubles. A paladin of Iomedae and her friends certainly have more important things to do, especially now that Canabras has been overrun with demons. If I've learned anything in life, it's that there's nothing minor about good and evil. These people really love to write. The writing is good, but damn it. Take the three of you, for example. I see like all you did was save one cart from some lesser demons. But look how many people are happy now. That feat will never be sung of in songs, but who knows? Maybe thanks to this one joyous hour of peace and rest, the defenders of Canabras will find the strength to protect the city. I talk too much, don't I? Yes. Well, Sir Alan, I want to help you, and my reputation as a holy warrior of Iomedae won't suffer if it's more of a minor adventure than a glorious feat. All right, I'll explain. The life of a crusader has given me more than just a purpose and a chance to serve a righteous cause. When I abandoned the life of a mercenary and came to Mendev, I gained something else I never expected. It's here that I met, may all the ladies here forgive me, the finest girl in all the world. It's a miracle she found any love in her own heart for a bungler like me. But I'm not about to let this miracle go. Not even the demon lord Deskari and all of his demon army can stand in my way. Luckily, my beloved is now safely away from Canabras. For half a year, I've been getting up my courage to propose to her. I even ordered a ring from Derek Sunhammer, the best jeweler in Mendev. Independent knightly orders live mostly off donations, and I'm not what you would call rich, but I so want to make Kiana happy. Oh, it took me 3 months to find a jewel the same shade as her eyes, and twice that long to scrape together enough money. Master Derek's work was worth it, but I lost the ring during the demon attack. I'll probably never find a worthy replacement. The ring is most likely still at the Hearthound's camp outside the city. Alon and his friends didn't have time to pack up their camp. First the demons ambushed them, then they rushed off to help Canabras. I think we should at least go there and check. Yes, that's fine. I'll help. Thanks for agreeing to help. Alon is a good man and true knight, and I think the world should repay those. Of course, yes. Sweet Lord. Alright, let's sell some stuff. Bulk selling. That's it? Alright, scimitar. Is anyone going to use a scimitar? I don't think so. We'll sell it. The club, sell it. Old iron short spear, sell it. Star knife, sell it. Throwing axe, sell it. Dark horn glaive, sell it. Heavy flail of weakness, sell it. Claw of 𝐭𝐤 𝐒𝐮𝐻. Oh, this is the flaming sword. We're gonna hold on to that one. And trapping longbow. We're gonna check that with Lan. All right, armor. What do we got here? Half plate plus 1. Sell it. Empty. Normal stuff. Normal stuff. Once per day, the owner of this token can choose any skill and rub this token to get a +5 circumstance bonus to the chosen checks for 1 hour. The owner must have this token equipped for the duration of the effect or it will be dispelled. That's pretty badass. That's pretty good. So we will hold on to that for sure. And what is this? Oh, those lockpicks. Let's sell the second copy of that. We don't need to be carrying around multiple books. Giant spider legs. I don't know what these are for. Deal. Okay. God, we're rolling in cash now, aren't we? I'm gonna check this bow. Oh, he's running the wicked longbow, the +2. I guess I'll hold on to the bow for now, and the claw of 𝐭𝐤 𝐒𝐮𝐻. Put those away. Nothing there, nothing there. All right, cool. Staunton, Born Autumn, Basile, Tyler, Irabeth, and Nevia. Let's come over here and talk to this guy again. I wish I could remember what I needed to buy. Let's see. Who are you? Rector, local temple. Who's the boy? My apprentice. What kind of help can I expect from you? Sell scrolls, lots of them, something for every emergency. I can read one for you, guaranteed no surprises, but you better not go into the city without a cleric, okay? And wish I could remember what it was that I needed to buy in here. So, I don't know. I'm curious about this. Let's buy this one. Okay. That's 100. That's fine. But the alchemist number 2 is 2,000 coins. From 100 coins to 2,000 coins. That can't be right. No, I guess look at this. So the scriber's kit level 1 is 100. But the level 2 is 2,600. That's crazy. All right. I just want to try that out. And I suppose we could buy the Scriber's kit too. I want to see if they're like one-time use or something like that. Okay. I think we're going to come over here. So I can pick me. Oh, I don't have the skill scribe scrolls. Damn it. Probably don't have the same up here either. I don't have brew potions or mythic brew potions. So I just bought both of those things for nothing. It's all right. All right, save it. And for those of you that missed the notice, I will be streaming Pathfinder again tomorrow night to make up for all the time that I lost not being able to stream in September. I'm filling my weekday nights with Pathfinder. So Monday through Friday, 6 p.m. Central Time, right here on Twitch. And that is going to wrap it up. Mr. True Flat and whoever else is lurking in the background, probably Marcus or something like that. He's probably still on that damn call. You guys have a great night, and I will catch you very, very soon. Take care of yourselves out there. This is Draco Invictus saying this has been the greatest day in my life.